Did you get the tofu hot dogs?
Oh, I got turkey franks.
Oh.
I know that's still me technically, but...
Well, we won't tell Aunt Millie.
Okay. She probably didn't wear her teeth anyway.
Are you sure you invited everybody to come on the same weekend?
Everybody! I just thought it would be such a good idea to get the whole family together for once.
Great, and they're staying in the spare room, right?
Well, we cleaned out your room.
Clean out your room and...
Oh great, I'm gonna go sleep at the motel.
Are they here yet? I don't think so.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait, I see a bunch of cars in the driveway! Oh, there's Uncle Ned! He brought the poodle!
Here they are, they're at the door, come on!
All right, shape up everybody.
Okay, wait.
What's up? So nice and nice. I like that. You're wearing your hair short now. I like it. It's
for crying out loud.
Well, thanks everybody for coming to see us because we're
Flat Family.
Thank you all for being here. This is our final show of this run. This has been an experimental run in that we've done Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. We've never done Sundays before. It's been really very interesting and a lot of fun to do back to back. And you're here to help us finish up our run here. And for this this evening, I want to first find out how many of you are virgins. How many of you have never seen an improv show before? Oh, a goodly number of you. Okay, about a third of the house. So let me tell you how it works and give you a chance to practice your part, okay? Because you do have a very important part in this evening's show. We couldn't do this show if you weren't here. We would just stand up here and chat with each other. It'd be very boring. But with you here, you're going to inspire us to create all kinds of theater. And the way that works is we'll ask you for suggestions. We'll say things like, and you call out something, okay? What's an emotion you felt today?
Sadness.
Sadness, hunger? Boredom. All right, okay. Been a great day, huh? Sorry. I hope it'll get better real soon. Now, how about, what's a mode of transportation you wish you had taken to get here today?
Pogo stick.
Pogo stick? What else? Helicopter. What was that? Roller skates, yes. Limousine, yes. All great ways to get here. And how about if you were to think of foods and one was a real decadent pleasure of yours, what would that be? Great. Okay. Our job is to take the first one that we hear. So that really behooves you to call them out really loudly so we can hear them, especially those of you who are in the back. Please call them out loud. And then we'll take that and create theater with it. So that's how it works. That's how we're going to co-create this show. And as a result of this exchange of your ideas and our inspiration from that, this show will never be done again. So this is a one-time event. And for our first suggestion, how about an activity that is considered work and it takes two people to do it?
Flossing.
Flossing.
No, it doesn't take two people.
It'll do fine. Okay. We'll take it anyway. So we're going to start off with a piece on flossing. We're going to use flossing as our initial inspiration, and then from then on, based on random freeze calls by our players, watch the body positions, because the body positions will become the inspiration after the flossing gets us going. All right? Let's get these out of the way.
You're gonna love this, Harry. It's a power flosser. It's the newest thing here. Now just let me get a hunk of it out of the machine. Okay, just open up. Just open up. Trust me. Trust me.
I get to do you first this week, don't I?
No, it's my invention. Come on, now just come up here. Okay. Okay.
Freeze!
I can't hear you, Mr. Wasserman. If you're going to sing at the Met, you have to project. A little bit better, but with more feeling, all right?
Freeze! Oh, honey, I think something's wrong. I'm so sick every morning. I'm so sick.
Have a beer.
Freeze!
And I wish that suddenly I'd be more beautiful than anybody in the world.
I don't think so, Marla. No.
waste your Sundays sitting at home, watching TV, you could be like this girl. She's dialing 976-DATE-BAIT. That's right, 976-DATE-BAIT. The phone's the perfect place to meet guys because they can't tell what you look like.
Freeze! So I think it's great of you to be drilling for oil on the beach, but can you get this clamshell off my ear?
Freeze! No, it's not really. It's just a little thing I whipped up to catch Indians with. You bend the tree over like this.
Don't do it again, Jesus Christ!
Ready?
Aim.
Get set.
Fire.
Wait.
I'm ready. Don't do this to me.
Your
I'm
butt
so-
is too high. Get your butt down.
Freeze!
Yeah, okay, so I kiss you, then what?
What I'd like from you now is a public place where there might be a lot of people.
Shopping mall.
A shopping mall, thank you.
And you ever notice how people remind you of animals?
They are.
Yes.
Have you? Good, because that's what we're going to do. What's an animal that generally travels in a group? Say,
Wolves.
wolves. Thank you very much. All right, here we go.
Over there.
Hi.
Hi. Can I help you?
Yes. You smell rather interesting.
Oh, it must be this obsession that I'm wearing today.
Ooh.
It's a very nice scent.
Very nice. So, I was separated from my group, but I think I'm lucky.
Oh, would you like me to call a security guard and find them?
No, it's okay. I'll just sit here with you.
Well, would you like to smell some more perfumes? I've got...
No. It's okay. Sure, I was wondering if you could help me out.
If you need some perfume, I can.
Well, I was wondering if you could get off with me later. I mean, if I could, I'm not used to doing this by myself, you know. I was wondering if, like, maybe when you got off later, we'd go and you know, travel. Through the town, see the sights.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're not allowed to go out with customers.
Oh. Well.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Really, you're very nice, and I think you're very handsome, and if I could, I certainly would go out with you, but I couldn't keep my job if I did.
I bought this expensive coat and everything for nothing. Wait, I think I hear something. Oh! It's them.
What's an animal at the pet store you've seen, you've thought about, but you've never owned?
Hermit
A
crab.
parrot, thank you. Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
help you?
Hello.
Are you interested in some perfume? We've got a special this week on Je Reviens.
Come in.
Here, why don't you smell this? I guess you didn't like that, huh?
Damn it.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I wasn't throwing it on you or anything. This is Chanel number 5. Very. Are you interested in some perfume?
Damn it.
No, I guess not.
No, I guess not.
Bye.
Bye. Damn it.
Bye, damn it.
Bye, damn it. Hello. Bye.
Bye.
Could I have a small yet dangerous animal?
Tarantula.
Was that?
Tarantula.
Tarantula, thank you. Look, dear. Perfume.
Hello.
Hello. Lovely smells.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we have some quite nice perfumes here. Well, what are you interested in?
Something expensive.
Oh, wonderful. I have some Joy here.
Likes it.
Oh, good. Are you interested in buying it?
Try something else I never purchase at first sniff.
This is a new one from Paris. It's called Le Fly.
Le Fly. What a delicate odor.
Yes, I thought so. It's rather an unfortunate name, but
Charming.
oh, so you want that?
I can smell it from here.
Yes, it's quite strong. Sir, did you want me to wrap that for you?
What do you think, my love? Yes.
That will be $47.95.
Isn't that chocolate?
Your treat, right, my love? Don't touch the sales lady, dear.
Thank you. $47.90.
Your treat, my dear.
Charge it.
Okay.
So sweet.
Would you just sign right here? Well, thank you, Mr. Arachnid. I'll give you your copy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
We'll have a lot of fun with this.
Isn't it lunchtime yet?
Could I have the suggestion of a single word, a 3 to 5 syllable word?
Time saver.
Time saver. Thank you.
And if you think of a kind of food that has 2 to 3 syllables, name one, please.
Strawberry.
What was that?
Lasagna.
Lasagna. Thank you.
Can I have a 3 to 5 syllable word to you that sums up your life?
Money.
Money. Thank you.
3 to 5.
Time saver.
Lasagna.
Money.
Lasagna. Lasagna.
Money, 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 money.
Time.
Lasagna. La la
Now we're going to go to these baskets here to get some of your written suggestions. So we'll come out and have you pick.
Okay. We've never met before, right?
These are all new, right?
Just pick
Okay.
one. No reason.
Are you going to bring back?
Well, sort of. Wait a minute.
Sort of
Sort of.
back.
Wait a minute.
Okay, who else is that? I'm not coming back here without a guardian next time.
I have the who.
I have the where.
And I have a what?
What?
Okay, the who is a stunt man.
At the corner of Spring and Cedar.
And the what is an activity instigating.
Activity in...
Thank you.
I'm sure this is the intersection right here. That was the direction that we were given.
I know. You know, I really hate meeting blind dates like this, just out on the corner.
Well-
you know, how are we going to know it's them?
Well, it was much better than having them to our house.
Yeah, you're
Remember the
right.
last time we did that, we couldn't get rid of them.
You're right, you're right, you're right. Now, let's see.
Okay, Lance, you ready for the fall? Excuse me. Why didn't Harold block this off? Where's the AD? Come on. Excuse me, lady. A man is going to fall on you.
Not if we can help it.
It's absolutely true.
Excuse me, was this area cordoned off or something? I don't see any signs
It
warning
wasn't.
us.
We've wetted down the streets. You know, it's in our contract.
We're supposed to meet some people here.
Okay, coming down.
You're going to meet him right
They're
now.
rolling.
Okay. Okay. Sound, speed, action. I'm sorry, you applauded, you blew the take. He's got to do it again.
Thanks a lot, girls.
You didn't tell us.
Okay, no
Aren't you
applause.
supposed to say silence on the set or something
Well,
to warn us?
yeah, usually it's not a problem. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, this time I think a little bit more pain on your landing.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, and please be quiet. And I'll do what I can to get you an autograph and maybe a hot meal, okay? All right, here we go. Rolling. Action. Good for me. Okay, all right, good, all right.
You mean he wasn't hurt?
No, of course not.
I was sure he'd broken his back.
Are you padded or
Got a
something?
smoke?
She must have done your padded.
Hell no. I'm a professional.
So,
So where are those guys?
No. Are you done here? I mean, like, can we like go on with our life? Or should we
pretty much,
stay in the
yeah.
background and be quiet?
Well, you're fine now. I mean, we're done. We're wrapped. We're out of here.
Well, this
Yeah.
was a very interesting interlude while
Actually,
they were waiting.
yeah. We're going back to LA tomorrow morning.
You wouldn't be the Laszlo brothers.
What do you read, the trades or something?
You were supposed to meet two women here tonight, right?
What are you doing to me, Vinny?
Well, it's our last night in town, babe.
It's them. It's the Laszlo.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, but I said a sure thing. That.
This is Marla.
Hi.
This is my sister Lenore.
Hi, I'm Butch.
Hi, Bud.
Hi.
Right, charm.
So we didn't know you were in the pictures,
Well, yeah, we do industrial films mainly, but
like safety, industrial
safety slideshows for
This one's
TV,
for that. This one's for that new one we're doing called "The Yellow Safety Lines Are Not Just for Decoration Anymore."
That's right. Yeah, it's going to be a big one in high schools. Yeah. As I say, we're going out. We're leaving tomorrow, so we thought we'd get some local talent in here and.
Well, Mort
teach a couple
McDaniel
of
set
falls
us up,
and-
right?
Oh,
right?
yeah, Mort.
We work with
What a
Mort,
setup,
and he
Mort.
knew you from high school.
You came highly recommended. He
Oh.
said that you
Excuse us a second. Mort the dork set us up with these cows.
That's all right. I owe him a favor.
Hey, Mort set us up with those bulimic accountants last month.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to stay with these guys.
You're right.
You know, I mean, we had 14 other good offers.
Well, so what have you decided? I mean, where are we going to eat?
Well, listen, we did this as a favor for Mort because he's a real good friend of ours. We work with him. If you guys aren't up for this, that's fine. It's no sweat. We have plenty of things we could do tonight.
Yes.
Right,
This is
yeah, I
great
can teach you
time.
guys some falls or something, you know.
Aha.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
I think I'd like to go see Mort.
Yeah,
Let's go find Mort.
Oh, there's this one too. Come on, first date.
But wait, there's more left in these boxes. Did someone say it was dangerous in the back? Oh no!
I'm going to stay up with the.
Silly string.
I'm going to stay with the Swedish diplomats up here. Okay, who's got a hammer? All right, there you go.
Whoa! Boy, I saw that last scene.
Need to see your union card for that, pal.
Whatever this scene is, you asked for it to be held on the coast of Oregon.
And the who is a muskrat.
The what has 3 categories listed on it. There is an activity, there is an object, there is an animal. Each one of them has been filled in. Which would you prefer?
1, 2, or 3?
Object. The object is a dog leash.
Sparky. Hey, I know you don't like the new leash law. Come on, at least the joint is still just a parking ticket. If you choose for another leash, it's coming out of your allowance. What happened to muskrat love? All right. Okay, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. I know they're destroying your wetlands. I know you've been with a lot of storks. I know the toxic pollution of the watershed's been getting you down. Oh, that's my Sparky Larky! That's a good baby.
I'm not afraid of that.
You're not back in 5 minutes, I'm calling the sheriff. Who hasn't picked one yet?
We're also taking donations for the Will Rogers Society, by the way.
Hey, you know, it's one of those theaters that charge the most admission that wants you to donate to the Will Rogers Society. Coincidence? You be the judge. Okay, I have Beware.
This was in a box last night.
Oh,
We did that last night. We did, as a matter of fact.
Do they care?
do you
They don't
care?
care. We don't care.
Okay.
I don't think we did. Did we?
What is it?
We're too
You wanna
goddamn
decide?
pure for our own good.
No, actually, that was just mentioned in the scene last night.
It was only mentioned.
Right.
That's right. It was only mentioned. Still legal.
I have the wearer.
Okay. The who is an armadillo.
It's animal night here.
Sure is.
The what?
It's somebody else's. I'm done with the animals tonight.
He's not here and he's not coming out. He's here, but he's not coming out.
Okay.
The what is windsurfing?
Oh, great.
And now, just to show you how random this is, the where is in a toilet bowl.
It's Jennifer and Sean. Come on in, me little darlings. Would you care for a spot of tea?
Maybe, Mrs. Ackerman, we just want to know when you're coming back to school because the substitute is a real farfenuggen.
He's not nearly as nice as you are.
I know, but I told you children that I retired because I wanted to have a new line of work.
We miss you.
Look, I've got some wonderful tea brewing, and I've made some scones and some tea cakes.
Oh, it's just like all the nice things she used to bring to class. Don't
Yeah.
put your gum on your pants.
Now, this tea is a special tea because you know what it does.
What?
Makes you stay up.
No, it makes you become teeny tiny children, and you can go anywhere and do anything as teeny tiny children.
Like in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it's part 2.
That's right. And this other pot over here has some more tea that will make you into grown-up children, just like you are now.
So we can go back and forth.
That's right.
What a country, huh?
I like it. This could be fun. We could do all kinds of things that nobody can see.
Okay, but we have to be home in time for cartoons.
Okay, at 4.
Okay, now what would you like to do as teeny tiny children?
I don't know. Peek under doors?
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, it is. I know. I know what you've always wanted to do, and Mom would never let us. We want to swim in a toilet.
That's not boring, is it?
No.
I don't know if I'd put you in there with no kind of craft though to keep you afloat.
Well, then we'll take something.
Well, I've got a toy windsurfer in my bag.
Oh, great.
Let me get it. Let's see.
This could be really fun.
Yeah. I just hope Lucky doesn't come over and drink out of it like he usually does.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
Now, I'll put this on the floor. Actually, no, it'd be too heavy for you children to carry to the toilet.
And how would we get up and get in? You could help. You could carry us.
Okay, let's put it in the toilet.
All right. Come on, this will be fun, Sean.
Well now, are you children ready?
There's something already in there.
Oh dear.
What is that?
Oh. Well, that's just some old charms and potions I was throwing out.
It's a little animal.
Well, it's actually a little dead animal. You see, I had to use his claws for the potion.
And you shrunk him, too.
Yeah, oh, well, actually, he's not dead, is he?
We could save him. We could go down and we could do mouth to mouth. Got a funny pointy nose, though.
I'll put the boat in.
Okay.
I'll put the little wee armadillo on the boat.
Okay.
And I'll make you that sling size.
Sean, come on. This is going to be the best venture we ever had.
I'm not going to put my mouth on a small dead thing in a toilet.
Not dead. All right, we'll just push on his chest.
Here you go.
We'll save his life. We'll be heroes.
One sip each.
Hurry up.
Only because I don't want you to get away.
That's it. All right, children. Have fun. Call me when you're ready to get big again.
Hang on, Sean.
family tries to educate our audiences as well as entertain them. So tonight we're going to bring out a panel of experts who will be discussing subjects that you need to know more about. So let me bring the panel out, and then you tell them what you need to know so that they can lecture you on that subject and enlighten you, and you can go home wiser than when you came.
Okay.
They'll tell you what they need to know.
Okay, I am an expert in the
Nixon Library.
The Nixon Library, thank you. It's just coming out of my mouth.
My expertise is
Pantyhose.
pantyhose, of course.
What is something I know an awful lot about?
Traffic helicopters.
Traffic helicopters.
And I heard gravity 3 times from the back. This man happens to be an expert in gravity. So since there's 4 of them, there's always a problem who's going to get to talk the most, so I'm going to help control that. So experts, repeat your subjects, please, to remind the audience.
The Nixon Library.
Pantyhose?
Traffic helicopters.
Gravity? Sometimes the magnetic fluctuations of the Earth are in relationship to the solar wind, and there is a particle
Covering the head. When they're used in a robbery. It's a logical extension of the pantyhose. It comes in a 2-pack if you look at it that way, because there's a left
and a right rotor blade that were put on the wrong way. So that morning, we had to call from a phone booth outside of Salinas because the
With the missing 18 minutes, give the guy a break, okay? We're showing his accomplishments, you muckrakers. That's what I told them. And then in the brochure we have that Nixon was born
with a very flat nose, pressed against the cheeks, disguising the actual appearance of those who are wearing them. Now this is certainly only one use. There are others, of course. The one intended
for several centuries is simply to hold things onto the ground, but people figured out that you could throw things up, and they said, hey, what is this? That's
the fog. And the fog was so thick that we made it up. And who was to know?
the potatoes were stuck in the bottom. Yes, even fruits can be stored in them handily by hanging them from the ceiling of your kitchen. If you put tomatoes
on the Great Wall of China, he found that there was a peace between the 2 countries, and now the wall has fallen in Berlin and in China. I know most people don't
eat breakfast because there are not any air sick bags on helicopters.
So, sometimes even heliospots or heliospheres, as they are known to the scientific community, can influence
the straining of paint, where you get all of the particles out of it by simply
saying that 101 and 80 are back
to where he started, which was with the Alger Hiss case, which was a monumental anti-communist statement. And the man
was certainly implying that it was something he should have been wearing. After all, it was a costume.
Possibilities that several people could just float away and no one would ever miss them. And who are you going to sue if gravity don't break?
Because taking over the controls was not within my area of expertise. So the helicopter
leaked. Why they don't make good balloons. All of the air escapes from them in a very dramatic
fashion sense that Pat Nixon had, which we all know about. She wore a low
cut dress, which in turn did not help the sheep stay up. When Galileo threw it off the Eiffel Tower, it went back.
2 calling them egg beaters. Yes, egg beaters. When I was
full of holes, as some of them are, you have nothing left to do.
But say, well, what the hell, it's just a sheep. So, the ASPC
A-bomb test in Nevada were responsible for the Nixon bomb San Clemente, land of dreams.
Obviously, a useful use of synthetics and sheer fun.
Traffic helicopters, it's nice being above it all.
When all is said and done, Sir Isaac Newton was just a knucklehead. For our next little piece, what I need from you is several things, actually. How about a location where 3 people might be on any given day?
Coffee shop.
A coffee shop. Thank you. Now I need a foreign language Japanese, and another foreign language that has nothing to do with Japanese. Russian, I heard from the front row. So we have a coffee shop, Japanese, and Russian. Thank you.
О, нынешние блоки делаете плохо.
I know. I was hoping it would turn warmer.
Ой,
Your friend's coming in today because I got some great soup for you guys.
есть новые блоки ниндзя платят.
With beets too.
А, это блоки ниндзя.
Yes. Yes.
Ты сталишь новые блоки не строишь,
Well, we do respond to customer requests. You asked for it, you got it. There he is. There's your friend.
何ですかおはようございます。なんだよ、わたよさん。
Thank you. Thank you. I just had it done this morning. Here's your chair. Just a sec. There. There. Crumbless, just the way you like it.
おはよう、おはよう、おはよ
Don't mention it.
Если просто дождь, давай ладно.
う。よくない、そういうそういうのちゃうのに、さ、そうでさえな、これは冬まだ。
Нынешний блок Солженицын,
I don't want to say that to him today. It's his birthday. He always teases you that way. I'm sure glad you don't take it
は
personally.
い、どうぞ、言わなければさ。はい。
No.
一そこね、一緒だ、一番の。飲んでや、言うたら、よろしく。は
Has it really been 12 years?
い、はい、は
You guys go back so
い。一
far.
回や、神道は切れませんが、上手や。
You didn't tell me that one. You didn't really do that, did you?
Многие плакать. Да, нули,
You guys are funny. Listen, I made up some of that special soup that you want, the borscht wonton. With lots of beets in it.
おお、一番やわ。
Oh, don't mention it.
Wait,
Don't mention it.
おい、いつもだよ、俺はさ、よさ。
Я просто ищи, мне где-то плохо нравится.
You guys, don't talk about me behind my back. This is a small place and I can hear everything you say. And yes, I have put on about 3 pounds. You're very astute.
Это блоки ниндзя плакать.
Listen, the soup is on the house.
いい、正直だね、どう
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I can't have that. That's his shirt that does that.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah. You don't like those buttons? I could.
おい、一番だね、どうだ。
Yeah, they are too gaudy,
は
aren't
い、
they?
おい、まだね。おい、これさえ、もだよ、もだね。
That's a
そうだ
great
ね。
idea.
そうだね、ほっと、えめよ、ほっとね、ほ。
Why didn't I think of that?
ほっとね。
Нынешние блоки, что ли, знаю, как не чебаться.
Listen, don't begrudge him giving me free advice. So how's the dress, clothing design business going? The sign is great. I love the new
ほんでね、
sign.
はじめ、ほんでね。いや、いとえいさん、いや、しとえだもな。いや、かれこれ、いつもだ。
Really?
はい、はい、いつもね、ほれ。
Если плохо ноется, я туда.
Listen, if I got her for my first customer, I mean, she sets the whole fashion trend of the city. That's terrific. Right off the bat like that. Him too? Oh, I should have known. Look at the tie.
Yeah, you-
I blew all over it.
おい、切りません。はい、どうやら、ほだい、ほだい、ほだい、ほだい、ふわ、へらい、ほだい、ストーン、ストーン、ストーン、ストーン。
Who does that?
Шрадый, дой, я плой, за мной. Шрадый, дой,
And I can just see it. Him throwing you down on the ground and tying it around your neck and insisting you take it.
ほいだ。はい、そうだよ。ほだい、ほだい。
Can you remember when they when he first got here, I mean, it's like, look what a businessman he's turned into, and I think you get credit for that. Oh, yes, you did. You spent all that time with him. You took him into your trucking business and showed him how to do books. Right. You really did catch on to it. Right. And I know you didn't like the little abacus he was using at first. It worked. He translated it for you. I know it's not as good as your method, but it worked for him. If you weren't such a good friend, you wouldn't talk that way. Can I get you guys anything else?
Oh, sake!
Sure.
Vodka.
Sake and vodka.
Oh, number one!
Okay, I'd like to do something we've never done before in public. Let the appropriate amount of tension go by. This is a scene that we use in our workshops, which is a lot of fun. We've never performed it publicly, though, and I thought tonight would be a fun time since we won't be back until September. And this is known as physical contact. And what you're going to see is a scene, it's a oohs and ahs from the gallery. This is a scene in which the two parties cannot speak unless they are in some sort of meaningful physical contact with each other. And so you are going to be our arbiters of the rules and taste. If you should, for instance, see us talking without touching, then you may say contact, and we will abide by your judgment. The idea is to see how many different ways we can make contact, make it believable, and still play the game. So to start our piece, could I have a location where people go to be by themselves?
Bathroom.
The bathroom, thank you very much. You heard it here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
What a day. Huh? What a day. What a night. What a life.
It's our 1-year anniversary, Fred.
So far?
And look, we made it for 12 months.
You know, I have something to confess. I don't want to say it in front of your father. I didn't know the meaning of love until he moved in.
Whatever can you mean, honey?
Just the look in his eye when he sees us together, I realize we've got a good thing going here.
Oh, you're right. We do.
Scratch.
And,
Yeah,
and we're going to keep it going, aren't we?
you betcha, babe.
And you're going to go out and get a job today, aren't you? honey.
Why do you have to lay that shit on me, please?
Honey, it's getting hard for me to pay rent and buy the food for you, Dad, and me.
I was almost feeling like a man.
I'm sorry I mentioned it, but
Contact.
but you must believe me. I do it because I love you, and I want you to have some self-esteem. I Honey, 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 honey. No! Stop. Stop right there. Put the towel down.
Are you gonna stop doing that to me? Are you gonna stop making me feel insecure? You have to think about it?
I won't mention it again.
Good,
I promise.
good.
After this next time.
Oh. Half Nelson doesn't matter, does it?
Wait here. I did find something in the paper that is right up your alley. Give me your pointing finger. Right here. Look.
No. I don't have to be led to things. I hate the silent treatment. I hate the silent treatment. Shut up. Remember, truth, justice, and the American way.
No. Truce.
Okay. You know where my sore spots are.
Yeah, I do. So how can I help you do this? How can I be supportive and yet not push your buttons?
Let me think. Are you busy, by the way?
This is fine.
I got it.
What?
Your father moves out.
How will that happen? Why are we dancing in the bathroom?
You question? You question me? We always used to dance in the bathroom when we were in high school. Remember that, between third and fourth period?
It was the only place we could be alone. Listen. How about this? We helped my father find an apartment. You go on 5 interviews in the next week, and then we'll talk again.
You mean this, don't you?
Yes, I mean this.
You're in.
We want to tell you a story now, and you can help us. We're going to tell you a group story, and I will start out by conducting everybody, and I want you to listen for mistakes. Listen for things like an unnecessarily long pause. Listen for errors in grammar, and listen for... What's the third thing?
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Unnecessary.
Thank you so much. An unnecessary repetition of a word or phrase. So if we say something like bow wow, that's probably okay, but if we say something like the, that's not okay. When you hear any of those 3 things, I want you to say zap, and that will get that storyteller off the stage or down conducting. So let's practice. On the count of 3, I want you to say zap. Unnecessarily long pause, error in grammar, or unnecessary repetition of a word. 1, 2, 3. Zap! Very good.
Any business.
Whoa. Let's get a title of this story. What is a ring that you would really like to have? What kind of
An
jewel?
onion ring.
An onion ring. Good. What is...
That's for the 12th anniversary, isn't it?
What's an exotic place you you haven't visited yet. Tahiti, the Tahitian onion ring. And just to make it a little more exciting, let's find a style of story. Elizabethan. Who said that?
No.
I recognize it.
Those are the square ones as opposed to the round windows, right? That's Edwardian.
The Tahitian onion ring, an Elizabethan tale.
Start at that end, walk this way.
I think you should start with whoever complains the most.
We'll start with the armadillo.
'Twas a dark and stormy night. Wind crashed against the turrets of the old
battlements where Lady Margaret was sewing up her bodice in anticipation
Of the evening's festivities. This night she was to board.
Many a man. And she had longed for this moment many a week. Yes, she had plans. She had
many plans. She was wondering how many men she could bore. Yes, she was going to bore these
devils until they said something.
That was exact.
Editorial comment, but well deserved.
Gerald Hockman, you
okay. Until they bore these devils
and tell them
that they must take her with them on their trip. She longed
for the rush of wind against her face, the clean salt
smell of oil breezing through her ears. Make sure now, make sure. The wafty
swell of the ocean underneath her, up and down, up and down.
She longed for a warmer climate, and this was her plan. And that
plan entailed posing as a
guard. A security guard on
duty at the castle that night, because then she could be taken away in a ship, spirited away by her loved
ones. And they would think that she was a guard to
was only a man and not a silly woman who had no place
in Tahiti. But yes, that is where she wanted to go. She wanted to go
where the warm winds would waft her.
It was a hard finger to figure, wasn't it? It was a little bit of
No, that was my W's.
Okay, where the warm wind would
whistle through her ears like the oil had earlier. Yes, she longed for a beach
filled with nothing but white sand and dark cabana boys. It was a longing
that she had never quenched in all her 30 years of life. Yes, she longed
for many an adventure in the deep, dark
hole of Tahiti. She put on
the guard's uniform that she had stolen from the laundry earlier that week. She tucked
the tunic down inside the belt and ventured forth
in the guard's garb. No one saw her as she
snuck down the hallway and headed to the
outside world, having carefully coarsened her features with lampblack before venturing forth.
Only one small silky ringlet crept out
and was viewed by the public. Would it give her away, she wondered, as she crept
slowly down the drive leading to the
manhole, where she would get in and go through the sewers to the ship that would take her
away. There at dockside, she would steal
onto the ship
and
fulfill her wildest dreams, going
to Tahiti. But wait, who was that man standing by the gangplank? It was her
long-lost brother. She knew it by the ring he wore in his ear. Yes, it hung there,
smelling and greasy. It was the onion ring of the unwinds. Lady
Margaret stared, aghast.
Her past was coming back to her. The fears
that she had were great now, and she didn't...
Whoa, wait a minute now. Who was that?
Mimi had her eyes closed. She was just like really into it. And I changed it. Yes. So we'll let her get her eyes open before I do
this time.
Thank you.
Okay, that was my fault. I changed too soon. She had her eyes closed. Wherever you want, Mimi. Wherever I want. Yeah. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, drat, Lady Margaret said. He'll recognize
me instantly. And sure
enough, he did. He pulled
his onion ring with one hand as she approached it to nibble on it, for that was
the sign that they were brother and sister.
Jeez.
My sister.
My sister.
sister. They both
replied. And then she said,
"Oh, my brother, come away with me.
For your onion ring is stale and you need a change.
of Greece, come to Tahiti with me,
Where we both
Can be greased."
and onion ringed all the days of our lives.
It was this talk
That made
Her late
husband
find her, even though he was
dead. He came rising.
out of the grave.
and there
He said,
what
The hell are you doing with your brother, lady?
Margaret. She said, we're going,
to Tahiti together where
the onion ring.
That can be replaced in our ears, and the
rings of life can begin. I would hope so, but there was a drifting hand, believe me. Where the onion rings of life can
be fulfilled and crispy and brown, unfettered by civilized
People
like you,
and her husband
who is dead. With that, the three,
of them got on the gangplank of the ship and took off
yes, took off,
into the sunset.
set. Lady Margaret, her brother,
And the
spirit of her dead
husband,
Lord.
Fauntleroy. They never got to Tahiti. They came to America instead and found lots of onion rings.
In fact, they founded the world's first
Onion ring
franchise. It was called
Lady
Margaret's
Rings
of
Fire. And they were very successful.
Full, and they all
Lived
happily
ever after.
Okay. Aside from the 15th of the month, what important thing happens in April?
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day, that's right. Thank you. Any other?
Marathon on the night.
A marathon.
Shakespeare's birthday.
That's great.
Opening day for baseball.
That's right. That's terrific. I learned a lot. Thank you. The other thing I had in mind for those of you, it's true, right? We're going to unplug your zapping ability for the rest of the evening. But the other thing that came to mind for me, at least, was the Academy Awards. And I think they're in April, aren't they?
Yeah, sometime.
Yeah, fuck it, all right. It's a premise, what the hell. So how many people tune into the Academy Awards regularly?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many have seen it more than once in the last 5 years? Now we're talking. Okay. So you may have noticed, as I have, and as Flash Family has, that there's a certain similitude of the Oscar-winning songs. I cannot tell one from the other. I just know that they tend to be very similar. And so, because we like to do things that are similar, what we're going to do is create an Oscar-winning song for you tonight. Maybe you'll hear it next year. And we're going to base this Oscar-winning song on a phrase that you might hear in a relationship.
I love you.
I love you. Really? Boy, I haven't been around much. Okay. The song, can we add just a little bit to that?
Don't touch me there.
I love you, but don't touch me there. And it just so happens that this year's Oscar goes to the title song from the movie of the same name, I Love You, But Don't Touch Me There, Mimi and Scott.
You're always playing around my nose. You're always playing with my little bitty toes. You're such a sweet
Everybody wins. It's the song that does it. Yes. This is the time that we're going to invite you to take a break, a few minutes away. But before we let you out of here, we're going to make a few announcements, if we could. Scott?
I have one announcement. Out front near the box office table, you'll see a bunch of postcards and some 8.5 by 11 printed sheets with lots and lots of writing over it on top of them and on the back too. I'd like everybody to take a sheet, if you would, and take the time to fill out a postcard. These postcards are addressed to Nancy Pelosi, and we had some Barbara Boxer postcards, but we ran out last night. As many of you may know, the National Endowment for the Arts is under attack by several forces which will go unnamed, namely Jesse Helms and some other ultra-conservatives, and they're requiring people who accept NEA grants to sign basically a loyalty oath that says they will not use that money to produce any questionable material. The vote is coming up on the 31st of July, and they go on vacation the next day. So some of us who work for the San Francisco Public Library are collecting as many people's names on postcards as we can, and if you will leave the postcards here, we will take care of mailing them in. So I'd appreciate it if everybody who feels of good conscience in doing so could fill one out. Thank you. Thank you.
And a second announcement, a little more selfish, but what the heck. Flash Family is very proud, and somewhat, them too. Flash Family is very excited and proud of the fact that come August 18th, a Saturday in August, we will be playing the Great American Music Hall. It is a substantially larger house than this one.
About 420 seats bigger.
And we ask all of you who have shown your pleasure here tonight and the friends you know who would enjoy us to join us there. Please come down the 18th, have a seat down front, and take part in that night. That will be very special to us. There are flyers outside. Please feel free to grab some and make your reservations now. In the meantime, take a 10-minute break. There are drinks, there are popcorn, there are bathrooms to be used. Come right back here and we'll give you a second half. As much fun as you
Well, you've been fed water, gone to the potty, and now you're politically correct. So what better break could you ask for? For the kickoff of the second half tonight, we are going to do something that requires a suggestion from you, but instead of the great verbal suggestions we've been getting, we need from you an actual physical object. And I think somebody's been wetting their pants here all night. What? Oh, we're going to do a montage with this child. Thank you, ladies.
She's finally got her wish.
We have to tell you, she comes up to almost all the shows and usually brings a montage up to good. Sometimes people just throw things at us and they're too quick for her, so. Tonight.
I dub thee Sir Pinhead.
And the king will tax all the people in the kingdom, and that means you too, Robin Hood.
Honey, you know I told you to put it over the front of the roll.
Remember when these things were like a penny a piece?
You mean Tootsie Rolls?
No, we don't remember. None of us are that old.
Ooh, ah, oh, ooh, ooh.
Henry Smithers is the award winner this year of the busiest man in this company. We award you the traditional candle lit at both ends.
Thank you, sir.
I like that look.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you.
And this class is how the combustion engine works. Honey, I told you not to put the tamales in the freezer, okay?
What, you stayed here one weekend and already you're leaving your women's things here. What?
That's right, Ramon. I, Cholo Man, with my burrito of justice, will set the truth to everyone. Thank you.
I guess you can see why we recommend you don't do this at home.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is what we call improvisers meat and potatoes. It's a lot of the things that you've seen us do have like the story. It's got sort of a structure to it, and you sort of know where the thing is going. Not the content certainly, but you know how the thing works. This next thing is totally freeform. We have a bag of vocabulary that we all learned at the same time someplace, and we just pull from that and develop a freeform improv piece. And we call this piece Life. And the reason for that is because what we want to do is explore a very broad theme, something that crosses all countries, ages, genders, nationalities, religion, something like truth, or like we had chaos last week, sex we've had, health, religion, those types of very broad subjects that everybody is touched by in their lives. So would somebody give us a concept that's broad and touched by?
Spirituality.
What's that one?
Pets.
Pets. All right. We've never had that one. Great. Thank you. This is our life piece on pets.
I will consider me your pet, thank you.
Hi, everybody. How was everybody? Did you sleep well? Almost time to open up the shop. Are you hungry? Oh, you're all so happy to see me. Oh, hi, Jumbo. Okay. There's some seeds. Yum, yum, yum. Make you big and strong.
Hello?
Barnaby!
Hello?
You spoke!
Damn it.
Barnaby, those are not the kinds of words I've
Speak to me, damn it.
been teaching you.
Make sense, Barnaby. Make sense, Barnaby. Make sense, Barnaby. Damn it.
Barnaby, we've been working on nice words, like hi there, how are you today, see you later.
Hell. Hello. Hell. Hello.
Oh, just a minute.
Damn it, Bob. You never call.
Well, I sold it on 2020. They said that
You down should have never quit concentration.
They said that having a pet improves the health of the elderly.
It doesn't help the carpet though, does it? Here, Mother, you use this.
I'll get my own.
I'll use that one.
I'll get my own.
Give me that.
I could feed a pet myself.
Since you joined the Gray Panthers, you've just been...
If you do everything for me, then I'll get older. I insist. I want a pet.
Well, let me hold the chair for you.
Oh, no, you don't. Very well, thank you.
I haven't pulled one out from under you since our 20th wedding anniversary.
I know. And it took me 20 more years to get my back lined up. You were the only one that thought that was funny. Now, if we'd had a dog, he probably would have ripped your leg off to protect me.
Great, let's go out and buy one tomorrow. That's what I want. Let's get a pit bull. I'll have to hit him in the head with a shovel to get him off me.
Are you going to turn this on, or are we just going to sit here and jaw? I saved, now turn on the VCR. I saved the program about the pet.
This is man stuff. I know about electronics.
Right. This is man stuff. Neep. I know man stuff. I've lived with man stuff. I don't think you've ever seen one TV show through in your whole life.
That's just the way men are. It's a good show, but we're convinced there's something better on the next channel. It's like life, Margaret.
Right, I know that.
Like life.
There it is. Oh, give me that. Watch. Here, look at the statistics.
I think that shawl would hold your body weight. You'd be grabbing that remote control from me.
Just watch. Listen, look at the statistics. Look at those old people lived longer because they had a pet. 85%.
They're living in a mobile home.
Well, it doesn't matter where they're living. The fact of the matter is, you're not going to be here forever. Who am I going to cuddle when you're
thanks
gone?
for rubbing in. That's a statistic, too, that married women outlive their husbands.
Well, that's true. That's the point.
Can you wait till I'm cold in my grave before you go out and pick out a Doberman to spend the rest of your days with?
I want something soft and fuzzy and cuddly, and then we can break him in so that he's used to me, or he or she's used to me when you go. You're not thinking about me with this. Also, you might live longer, for crying out loud, if you had something to be...
I should just get you a reptile, then there'd be two of you in the same house.
Okay, all right. Enough. Tell me, what's a good reason why we shouldn't have a pet?
They don't allow pets in this complex.
Well, we'll move.
Oh, great. I'll just get the guys over and buy a keg of beer and we'll put everything in a truck.
We have some savings. We can hire somebody.
Why hire somebody to smash our belongings? We can do it ourselves. Come on, you're not thinking that savings is for when I'm on my deathbed and I'm hooked to a respirator and you're just keeping me alive even though there's no brain trace on the EEG.
I promised I wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me make out that living will.
I changed my mind. I'll trade you one living will for one small pet.
Hello, welcome back to Zoo Review, and I'm your host, of course, Buona Jim Marmoset. Buona Jim has been out on the trail looking all over the world for interesting animals and creatures to bring you on the Zoo Review. Today we're going to focus on shellfish. Not many people have ever considered shellfish for pets. I have happened to bring several specimens of the shellfish / crustacean family. Let's go first for the lobster. Maybe we should talk about the clam first. Clams are very obedient. consider having one of these in your house as a pet if you are infirmed, if you've fallen and can't get out of bed, things like that, because clams will stay right where you put them. They're very wonderful. Also, if these creatures do need a certain amount of care, they need some water, leave them in the bathtub, in a pool of rain, anything like that. And unfortunately, if they do die, that's terrible, but also if they die, then you can use the shells for things. You know, you can when you go to the beach, you can use them to cover various parts of your body against sunburn. Women should find this especially appreciative. Also castanets, built-in castanets, things like that. This one is not feeling too well, so I think he's probably going to I'm going to sell him to a flamenco dancer. Okay, now, the lobster here, ooh, the pit bull of the deep. Nobody ever accused the lobster of being cute. Not even lobster's parents. But the lobster, as you see here, a lobster, not many people know this, that lobsters were used as wire cutters during World War II. When the Allies went into the submarine pens, they cut right through the wire. So we owe these nasty little boogers a debt of gratitude. This one's name is Manny. Manny does a few tricks. Okay, can you see this? Can we get the camera in close? Okay, all right. Manny's going to do his nails. It's a silly human trick, you know, but I taught him how to do that, so it's fine. Also, you see that Manny's very red. That's because he knows that death is imminent. Next thing I had to show you is a geoduck, but this is a G-rated program, so I may not actually do that. The geoduck is basically, as you can see, a clam with a giant appendage sticking out of it. You see these mainly in Chinese markets. The things that smell really bad. It's like an elephant clam. This is too disgusting for words. I think we'll go to a commercial right now. But remember, next time you want something to take for a walk, remember, shellfish. Thank you very much.
Oh, Spot! Spot, you saved my little boy's life! Spot, how can I ever repay you? Oh, let me build you this solid gold doghouse!
Spot, you just won Best of Show in the AKC Kassel. Take his
There's a line of French poodles going around the block waiting to see you, Spot!
Let me flash.
Oh, here are those sirloin steak kibbles you always wanted.
He's beautiful. Here's the blue ribbon right on you, Spot.
Please jump up in my favorite chair anytime. Oh, Spot.
This is the handsomest dog I've
Sleep
ever
on my bed,
owned.
please, and you don't even have to bother going outside to go to the bathroom.
Spot, I've got a
Put dirt on the
beautiful
carpet
poodle
for you.
for your mate.
Oh, Spot.
Look at this poodle.
Oh.
She's in love with you.
Spot, your stud fee is now $10,000.
The cover of Newsweek. TV Guide. The Spot Show.
The fire department's named a hydrant after you, Spot. Here's that special car you can chase and chase and never catch. Spot! Walkies! Well, pet fanciers, thank you so much for coming this evening. I can't tell you how much it means to me to have you all here at the first presentation of the Royal Academy of Pet Fanciers. Jules will be running the slide projection machine. Thank you, Rodney. Rodney will pull the screen down, and in a moment we'll get started. First, I'd like you all to look under your seats and pull up the little card that has the Pet Fancier Society oath printed on it. Have you all got one? Let's see the hands. Let's see the hands. All right. Now, please repeat after me. I love pets.
I love pets.
I fancy pets.
I fancy pets.
I love to fancy pets.
I love to fancy pets.
I love fancy pets.
I love fancy pets.
But I don't like Nancy pets.
But I don't like fancy
butch pets.
Butch pets.
Thank you. Well, that wasn't on the card. This is, of course, a society for people who fancy only rather butch pets. Those that require special environments or you actually have to wear protection to enjoy your pet. So if we can have the first slide, please. Right, now you'll notice in front, this is of course the famous pit bull. The pit bull has just told its masters to get up against the wall in street parlance, and it is now going to frisk them, take their wallets, go to a pet store and buy itself a French poodle. Can I have the next slide, well, here, you'll notice that the boa constrictor on the ground does in fact seem lifeless. However, if you notice the huge lump about halfway down, it can be seen to be about the size of an 8-year-old boy. The woman is bending over the snake in consternation. She paid so much money for it, she's not sure if she wants to have it cut open in time to get the child out alive. Next to her is the child's parent. She is, of course, stunned. She's known that snake for years and never thought it capable of such behavior. Next slide, please. I'm afraid you've got this one the wrong way round. Well, here you can see a woman in the foreground. She's taking her pet tapeworm for a walk. Most people don't bother to walk their tapeworms, being satisfied merely to carry them about. But this makes a tapeworm lazy and tends to run to fat if you don't exercise it properly. So once a month or so, she takes her tapeworm out for a walk. The woman in the background is hailing a cab because since tapeworms have no legs, it's rather hard to take them for a walk. You must take them in a cab. Next slide, please. Here we have a species known as the Komodo dragon, which lives in the Lesser Sunda chain of the Punjab archipelago. It is, of course, the world's largest carrion-eating lizard. This one is depressed. Next slide, please. And perhaps the most astonishing of all dangerous pets, this woman has just discovered it's best to take the fish out of the tank before one cleans the piranha bowl. The piranha are lightning-like fish that can strike and be away in a moment's notice. Their teeth also fit together like this, so the bite is surgically clean and incredibly deep. The woman is wondering how she'll clean the bowl now that she has no hands left. So remember, when enjoying your dangerous pet, always take the proper precautions. Don't go rushing willy-nilly in to feed your alligator until you put the muzzle on. Thanks for coming, and don't forget to pick up your literature about our new society forming on the way out for people who've been crippled by the enjoyment of dangerous pets. Thank you, and good
Miss Smithers, let's get it over with. Let's fulfill the equal employment situation. Send in that guy that's here. Yes, help yourself to a chair, please. Try not to rip up the office. It's
Jeez.
Let me start with the piece. Are you doing this in jest? Because here at Penthouse, we take this very seriously. We don't let anyone grace the centerfold in our magazine.
Hey, I'm twice the man that anyone else is, you know?
That's my whole point. This magazine is not... Now, we have agreed to let you interview with us, but I personally don't see how you could hold a candle to any of these fine ladies.
I don't intend to. I mean, you told me that you were going to have male centerfolds and try to knock Playgirl off the map, but I'm here. You know, I'm handy.
Okay. I see you were born in Saginaw, Michigan.
Yeah.
Your favorite things are cotton candy, little puppies, and warm rain.
Mm-hmm.
And that qualifies you?
Yeah, and I like long walks in the junkyard, too.
We take this serious. I mean, these women have competed with dozens of shapely creatures.
I got
And then there's
shape.
you.
Excuse me.
Could you have prepared before coming to this interview? Is this typical of your behavior?
Look, man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know?
Okay, let's get right to the point. This is a man's magazine. Most of the men we sell this to are not interested in looking at a man.
Well, they haven't seen me.
Yes, that's true. Give me 2 good reasons why they would want to.
One, because I am, as I say, I'm 2 men in one. I'm sensitive, I'm caring, and I got I got the moves. That's the second reason.
So write a letter to Forum or something. Why do we have to put a picture of you in this thing?
Well, listen, buddy, if you can't see my potential here as a novelty act, if nothing else,
Yes.
I'll get it.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Why didn't you tell me, you goofy guy?
Oh, gosh.
Are the Simpson twins? Is that you? Is that the Simpson twins?
Yes, it's us.
Look, if you can put her in the goddamn magazine, you can put us in, all right?
Nice.
Yeah, you too.
You're not... Do you know each other?
No, but this is my kind of man.
It's a bright, sunny day. Everything is going your way, and you're thinking about?
Pizza.
Pizza. Of course you are. Thank you.
Mozzarella, I have brought it to you.
I don't know you said that people were coming in, for the
The bat mitzvah.
bat mitzvah, yeah, that thing what that the Jewish people do.
Yes. They want pizza here.
Okay, but I don't know, is this kosher or what?
It's good. It's okay.
Hey, Mom, I don't know how to make a kosher pizza. Okay, I try. Hey, okay, you kosher, hey? Oh, wait a minute. I better turn a picture of the Virgin.
Big box of pepperoni.
Jeez.
Big box of newt size.
Nut size. Nut size?
Honey,
What the hell is a nut size?
it's the eye of a newt.
I know that, but Fangole, what's a nut size on a pizza? I never put a nut size on a pizza in my life.
It's the latest thing. Haven't you been reading?
That
Nut
wasn't
size.
the day when I knew I was going to be a vegetarian my whole life. Because that day, working in a pizzeria, waiting for all the Jewish people to come in, I said to myself, that's disgusting. I've never seen that terrible looking meat on a pizza before. So I say to myself, Giovanni, what is the matter with you? Don't eat no meat.
Look, the pizza could be looking at you.
Oh, great. I never eat pizza again. You show me that. Thanks so much. I can call it my eyebox special.
I think it's cute.
Here's a looking at you. Yeah.
Call it pizza pet.
That was the day that I realized this man and I cannot live together anymore.
So the next week I tested him out. I brought in dog pizza. He did not like that either. And we worked up. We had horse pizza. He didn't like that either.
What are you doing? You're putting the eyeballs into my pizza.
It's a cute. It's gonna be pizza picked.
It's the house of special. People take one look at the house of special. They run out of here. They scream. They puke or something. I don't know. It could be the first pizza parlor that caused bulimia.
You have no imagination.
I got too much. I can't look at eyes on my pizza.
Sure enough, after I left him, I opened my own pizza place. I called it Pet's Pizza.
Jeez.
And I used small things that could see back at you. The people loved it. The kids loved my place. It became the hangout, first for the punks and then for everybody.
You took all the eyes off.
That's right, I did. This is not the democracy, it's my pizza parlor. Here, the eyes don't got it, okay?
You know, my father was an organ grinder, but he played a musical instrument. You know, my wife, she was a real organ grinder. So what I did, I decided to become a vegetarian. Excuse me. I have lice, but I don't eat them neither. So what I did was I set up, I become a veterinarian. So I fill the animals full of penicillin, no antipasto, okay?
I suppose you don't want the dried lizards on there either, then.
No, it's not pepperoni and skinks pizza.
So now I make $1 million in 3 months. And I'm a famous. I've been on Who's Talking and What's My Line. And I've been on morning shows and afternoon shows. I sell my pizza to celebrities for their kinky parties. I'm doing great.
I'm gonna do what I love too. I'm gonna save animals in the street. I save horses. I have chickens in my garage. I do all the wonderful things for the animals. Beached whales come up to my apartment. I give them some soup. You know, it's a nice feeling to know that I care for the live things in the world now. Hey.
For me, it's a nice feeling too. I love the critters of the land. I eat them. They're so wonderful.
You a sick puppy, you know that?
Yes, and no imagination.
And that was our look at the theme pets. Could I have the suggestion of something that just makes you feel great?
Chocolate.
Coffee, I heard first. Thank you.
But I hate caffeine. It's a sad story, you know. I say I like coffee, but I hate that damn caffeine.
Woo! How does he do it? I wonder why.
I'll tell you. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming and being a part of our 2 weekends. It's the first time we've done Saturdays and Sundays back to back, and we haven't repeated a goddamn thing. It's really amazing.
All different.
Yeah.
Except the swearing part. Hello?
Oh, damn it.
It's the last night, you know, it's graduation. I put my tassel over here, we all go crazy. But I want to, again, thank you for being a part of this. We want to thank some of the other people that made our evening move along very nicely. Mr. Ed Buckley, our house manager.
Thank you, Ed.
On lights, Bailey Keck. And our man of support, the composer, I love you, but don't touch me there, Mr. Dan Reich. If you can't come to the music hall, we hope you can, but please bring a signed note from your parents if you can't. But if you can't, then please come back mid-September. We're doing another one, 6 Saturday nights.